The Siphon might be the most captivating of all brewing devices, but its design is more than just eye candy. It's driven by fascinating function. As an immersion method, it offers even saturation, easy control, and stable temperature. It sports a variety of filter options and calls on efficient cake filtration to serve up a truly unique cup of coffee. Hey, Chris here from Prima Coffee Equipment. Today we're checking out the Siphon. The Siphon is a very unique manual brewing method. It has so many different things about it. For one, it is a full immersion method, where there's only a small amount of those actually, and the full immersion method means that all the coffee and all the water are in contact for all of the time. It's different than a pour-over method in that you're not slowly adding water to coffee and then separating. This is a full immersion, which means it's all in contact at once, and it all filters at the very end, not gradually throughout. So that's one thing that makes it different. Another thing that makes it different is a variety of different filter options. So the Siphon is actually most commonly used with cloth. Cloth is very uncommon. You're not going to see it for a lot of pour-overs or anything like that, but Siphon is most commonly used with cloth. Besides that, you can actually use a metal filter, which is what I'm using right now, or you can use cloth filters. So there's a lot of versatility with the Siphon. Each of those different filtration mediums will give you actually a different cup in the end. Also unique because it's a very great show. It makes great coffee, but additionally it's just very theatrical. It's very dramatic and offers a real experience for anybody who's brewing with it or anybody who is just watching it and enjoying the coffee from it. So the Siphon usually is going to take about 1.5 to maybe 2 to 3 minutes to brew. It is a manual method, meaning it's very involved. It's actually probably more involved than a lot of manual methods. You are supplying the heat source. You have to do some pretty thorough cleaning with the Siphon. That makes it a little bit more involved than some other methods. When we're using the cloth filter, it's going to be important to actually keep that filter stored in water all the time. So you can see how some extra labor is required if you're handling cloth filters. Paper and metal are different. They're a lot easier to work with. But overall, the Siphon is a bit more involved. It's going to take just a couple minutes to prepare, a couple minutes to brew, and then once you're done with it, you actually get to use half of the apparatus as the server. So you separate that top chamber there, you have this bottom chamber here to serve. So it makes the Siphon really great for table service. It's kind of a dinner and a show almost, and you have the server built right into it. It's really good for shops who want to be able to demonstrate the care and the attention that goes into making coffee. So if you are working in a shop and you like manual methods already, the Siphon might be really great for that extra presentation, as well as just the great cup that it produces too. It's also fantastic for home users. They're relatively affordable. They take some extra work, to be sure, but you can make large batches, over half a liter with this one, or you can use the smaller batches too. So it's okay for small groups or just individuals in either cafes or homes. The cup, depending on the filter you're using, is usually very full body. It's kind of a result of the full immersion method. You really are getting a lot out of that coffee. It's flavorful, it's intense, especially if you're using a metal or cloth filter. You're going to get a lot more oils passed through. The cloth is going to retain a lot of the sediment, so it's actually going to be a cleaner cup. The metal is going to let some of that sediment through. So you can see how each of these filtration mediums changes the cup in the end, but each of them lead to a really fantastic cup, truly unique, makes the Siphon really stand out in cloth at a home or a cafe. We think you'll love it, so give it a try and enjoy.